Hey guys, I know you guys probably had a killer week because SPY just hit over 411 today. Good for you guys, but like I said, transparency comes first. I am in puts and I am like riding this to next week, and I hope they hit. I do think that we have some downside from here. Remember Monday we have Biden talking about the infrastructure, him proposing it to Democrats and Republicans. So I think if if everything goes well on his behalf, then I think we do continue higher. However, if we don't, and also we have major earnings next week with tech and banks, so if those numbers don't hit, we are going to fill every single gap that we made up on the downside. And let me tell you why I feel the way I feel. I've been trying to like reflect and try to figure out if I've been biased in choosing these puts, but I don't think so. Hopefully I'm right, but I'm down a lot on them so far. Like I said, transparency first. I think I'm down like last 2 weeks I took puts on the way up, and I think I was down like three grand or more, and the ones currently I'm down close to like $2,000. So that kind of sucks, but let me show you guys why I think the market is gonna have a correction coming. First of all, we've climbed up drastically, right? We could agree on that. We haven't had a single red day. I know it's not a sign of like playing, it's not a matter of playing like Baccarat where it's like, there has to be a red coming, because you would get killed if that was your strategy. But from what I'm seeing, I think we are overbought. I don't really like to use indicators, but volume and price is what I'm good at. And from what I'm seeing with the recent move up, look at the volume. This is the average, the volume average, and we are close to maybe half the volume of our average. So on these few days where we've been going up, we had drastically lower volume. To me, I think that the move is an anomaly, but again, we have here overbought territory, and the MACD is pretty extended. If you look at the 4-hour chart, you also have a RSI bearish divergence, very, very bearish. And here we're making higher highs while we're making lower highs over here. So that's a bearish divergence. The volume's on our side. This is also the EMAs. The 9 EMA is above both the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA. So if you guys know, if it crosses downwards, that's a death cross. They seem pretty far apart right now, but we also need to know that we have plenty of imbalances that when we gapped up that we formed. So it's very possible that when we drop, we do drop very, very quick. So I would just urge you guys to be very, very careful going forward. Me personally, I am not gonna go long up here. If you guys haven't checked out my interview with Steve Reinhardt, the CEO of Aitx, did the interview yesterday, and the stock is up today for I think 25%. The stock is up 25% today, and I think we have a long way to go. I love this company. No bias, no pump. If you guys watch the video, you guys would see that it's just two people talking it as if we were friends, asking about the company. And I think today's, grind up, I think it had to do with people realizing what they actually missed out on, because all of this happened because of George Sharp, his tweet on why he thinks Aitx is going to a sub penny. I personally didn't think so. I added yesterday, and today we're up. Today my account's actually positive because of me adding this. However, my puts are killing me. So with Aitx, this kind of sucks because the freaking EMAs, the 200 EMAs all the way up there. But if any of you guys know, with the EMA situation, Jesus Christ, just give me a little time. Look, with the EMA situation, we know that if this crosses the 9 and the 50, that's a golden cross. And if the 50 goes above the 200, another golden cross. So everything is in our favor to the bull side. you can see here that today we did get some good, nice volume. So this move was backed by people. It wasn't a manipulated move. There was actually volume behind it. So as you can see here, coming into demand, we have volume, which means that the big money is coming in and trying to get shares. So I think we have a long way to go. Hopefully this crosses. RSI seems normal. Let's see if the 4-hour chart shows anything. Have a lower low. Yeah, our RSI seems fine on all cylinders. I mean, everything looks perfectly fine. But SPY, like I said, very, very bearish to me. Hopefully for you guys, if you guys are in calls, I hope you guys make money. Obviously, I'm talking for myself, and also to be very careful if you guys are going long up here, because we literally hit a trend line resistance right here. Look at that, so perfect. Hopefully this thing doesn't break. But yeah, look, hopefully it doesn't break. We hit the spot right to the T today, get some rejection and come back down maybe to the 50 EMA, which is around 400 is going to be a solid level for sure. But I think it is very possible that we could get around the 400 level, which makes perfect sense, or potentially more. I don't know. I guess I've been trying to time the top, but here I do see some major divergences, and I don't think it's going to end well for people. Another note is, if you look at here, we got, if you guys know, callsorputs.com is my platform. Check it out if you guys are intermediate traders. It helps you guys out a lot. It's a very, very cheap option sweep platform. A lot of people out there are selling it for $200 or more. Our price is currently $50 per month, and you have the quarterly and annually, which are discounted rates. You know, prices are also going up on the 15th, which I believe is next week. So, you know, if you want to get in and get grandfathered into the cheap price, make sure you subscribe prior to 4/15. There's no discount codes because we got anally fist fudged with no lube at all by Oprah, which regulates all of this options data. So that's the only reason we're raising the price. It's not for money, believe it or not. I made this platform so that people could actually use it and not pay like $200 a month for another service. That's why it's so cheap. I don't make a ton of money out of it. I do make money, but not a ton. And, you know, we have to raise the price to cover the cost because they quadrupled what we normally pay for our service. So I'm sorry, but that's just how it's going to be. I hope you guys look out after me just as much as I look out after you guys. So another thing is that at 4:03 p.m. SPY for June, we have a $5 million put sweep. That's a huge number. Although ETF sweeps could, majority of them would be hedges because they got money like that. But I would say that's pretty unusual. Big size and definitely an opening position. And if we were to look at SPY, there was only one call that came in today. Majority of them are puts, but it's also very, very possible they're just covering QQQ. No, not covering, sorry, hedging. QQQ all puts as well, possibly hedging into next week, but I am favoring the downside. And I hope I get some downside because I am in UVXY and I am in SPY puts. But that's about it, I think. Aitx, if you haven't checked out that video, check it out. Very, very informational video. It blew up, honestly. I don't know why, but within the first day, got like 6,000 views. People loved the freaking, they loved the interview and they loved the questions. So check it out. Let me know who you want me to interview next. I'll definitely reach out and see what I could do. But that's just my update on the market direction and Aitx. Oh, for you guys that are in Hmbl, I know it's been dying lately. Oh, this is a hard one, man. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. I don't want this to cross right here. If it does cross, we could definitely see more downside. One of my friends, Coronek, he's really good. If you guys have time, check him out. Coronek trades on Twitter. So actually, if you guys don't know him, he has an alert service. Very, very nice dude. Very professional, and he's really good at Elliott Wave. So if you want to learn about Elliott Wave, check him out. I think it's like $70. very, very cheap and very, very professional. But from what he told me, Hmbl could potentially go even lower to the 1.90 something area. It's whatever. To me, it's an investment. Hopefully it doesn't go down there. You know, kind of sucks, honestly. I don't want to see it go down there, but it is what it is. That's it. We have like super low volume. So, and we got, from what he told me, there's huge volume at the top, which means the institutions are dumping it and it's coming back down. If the market is bearish, I do see this potentially getting down to the maybe $2 level, which is terrible. But remember the reason you're in it, and stick it out if you are investing. Again, none of this is financial advice, but you know, be careful with the SPY and the QQQs because they're all very extended. All right, you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Let's see if I was right.